Okay, so let's do the reindeer now. All right, so we're gonna make a little reindeer that looks like this, and the size guide might be a little helpful for this one. All right, so you'll need your wool ball that you've already made, and the video should be above or linked somewhere where you can find it, as well as a Santa hat. Okay, and then in addition to that, you're going to want some brown for the deer color. Any color is okay that you like. And then a little bit of white for the muzzle, red nose, darker brown for the antlers, and some black for the eyes, and some yarn, or you can put like a gold string and attach that later. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're going to take the ball. Ooh, let me just move all these over. And take some of your brown to cover the ball. Actually, before I forget, we want to take a little bit and save a little bit for the ears. So I'm pulling a little bit for the ears and taking the rest. And I'm just going to evenly spread it out to make it a little easier. Okay, get the ball. And then just rolling it, real simple like that. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to first poke where the fiber meets. Okay, so it's secure. And then I'm going to go ahead and do it gently all over the ball, not the edges just yet. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and then it's gently in all the way around. So now I'm going to poke in the both ends to cover into a ball. Okay, that's all this good stuff here. Okay, so that's one side. I'm going to do the same to the other side. There we go, this side. Just watch your fingers. It's okay. All right, so we've got there. Okay, so you can take as much time as you need. I'm just going to go a little faster so you get the process down. Okay, so anywhere where it's a little fluffy, you can just poke in, take your time, and get that all fully poked into your liking, nice and nice and secure. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now so I can just show you the process. Okay, so next let's go ahead and make the ears. Okay, so this is the little extra I had saved, and split it into two, and then I'm going to roll it a little bit long, so kind of like that. Looks like I have a lot of extra here, so actually I'm going to go back. If it looks like you've got more than enough, you can just sort of make it a little smaller. I'm going to make it even though. There. Okay. All right, let's try that again, just so you know how to adjust. All right, so here, oh, that's perfect. Okay, so just rolled it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and poke it. And you can keep the one end fluffy because that's where you're going to attach. And then the other end you can clean it nicely. Poke, 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 like that. There, so it looks like this. And you can check it against your size guide, or, you know, depending on the size of your ball, you can just sort of go put it on the ball and go, is that about the right size? Okay, and then you want to make two. And again, you can take a little bit more time to felt it more firmly. Just trying to keep moving for you so you can get everything without having to fast forward everything. All right. And also trying to do this in as much of a one shot as I can so I can get it out sooner. Otherwise the editing can take a little long and I might miss Christmas, which wouldn't be good. All right, so we got 2 years. I'm gonna double check. That looks about the right size. Good. Okay, so my next step is going to be to make my little antlers. Okay, so the antlers are actually really similar to how we did the years, except I'm gonna roll it a little tighter. And I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, so I'm splitting it into 2 first, and then each one has like a mane, and then I have 2 little antlers that kind of come off. So let me go ahead and do this one. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to roll, and then poke. So this is my larger core. Okay. Looks like this. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so that's going to be the core part, and then I'm going to make 2 of these and then 2 smaller ones. So let me just make 1 antler so I can show you what it looks like, and then I will pause. Okay, so this is going to be the same process, just a little shorter. Okay, so there's 1. So you can see how that's a little smaller, and then I'll be attaching that. And then let me make 1 more. You can roll it in your hands, however works for you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to attach this. So I'm gonna go like that, maybe like that. So I'm just poking it and then poking it here and attaching. Oops, that one didn't come together very good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it'll look like this. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1 more of this and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back with the little reindeer face, head, and 2 ears and 2 antlers. So you will want to put the ears, well actually no, let's put the antlers in first. You don't want to do that? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the antlers in at the top of the head. Okay, so I'm just poking it in. Okay. And just poking it in. Okay. So far, it looks like this. Okay, and then we're going to put the ears in right next to it. So I'm just going to put the ears in to show you. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, get the other one in. Let's see. Right there. Sorry, can't do this backwards. So I'm just poking the ear in there. Okay, so far, that's what it looks like. And then now we're gonna get the muzzle. Okay, so hopefully you saved a little bit of the white, and we're just gonna roll it like a little oval shape maybe. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and poke it. So do the outline first, like this. Kind of on the outside, so you can kind of maintain a little bit of that puffiness. Okay, and then Might want to pull it off once to make sure it's not stuck. Let's see, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and sort of clean up the edge a little bit. So just kind of cleaning up the edge. So let me see if I can show you. So just cleaning up the edge a little bit on that side, and then see how this is sort of poking out everywhere. So I'm going to kind of gently put it in, make it a little more shapely. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to lightly tap everything so that it's nice and a little more firm so I can get the nose in once I want to put the nose in. Okay, so here we go. All right, so then I'm going to put my little reindeer back on here and put the muzzle on. Let me just go ahead and poke that in place and then I'll show you what it looks like. So again, I'm just doing the outline of the muzzle first. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can do this a little bit more backwards for me. Okay, and then I'm gonna poke it in once I think the location's good. Okay. Okay, so I got the muzzle, yay! All right, so now let's do the little red nose. So hopefully you saved a little bit of the red. Okay, and then we're going to roll this up. Same way we did kind of the muzzle, only it's a little smaller. Okay, and I think I'm gonna secure it first so it's a little easier to handle. Okay, so you don't have to do a whole lot, just so it stays in one piece. Okay, and then we're gonna, let me do it this way first. Okay, so right here, and same thing, I like to kind of put it, do the outline first, and then probably good to make sure you like where it is. I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit more. Okay, and then sort of poke everything more securely. There. And you can take a little more time to make sure it's nice and clean, however you like it. Okay, so we got the nose, ears, and antlers. Now the eyes. Okay, so was that missing something? Nope, there we're good. Okay, so for the eyes, we're gonna take a little bit of the black. Okay, you don't need a whole lot, so I got a whole bunch here, but you really need like a pinch. Okay, that's probably gonna be too much. So I'm gonna take like maybe 2 little pinches like that. I'm gonna roll it, see if I can get the right size eyes. That already looks a little big. Okay, so that's gonna be probably too big, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it. Sometimes you just have to make a few extra eyes. Okay, that's about good. I think I like that size. Okay, I can probably take a little bit off of this one, and then just roll, roll, roll. There, I got 2, roll, roll, roll. Let's see. Okay, so close enough. And then you can just add it on, or I like to kind of poke where I'm going to position the eyes just to see if it's going to work out well for me. So I'm going to just poke where I think I want the eyes, and then I'll show you, okay? So you can kind of see I poked in where I'm planning to have the eyes, here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the eyes in. Okay, that's looking good. Good. Let me go ahead and just put both in. Okay. So you can make the eyes different sizes, different shapes, play around, see what you like. Okay, so far, I've got this. So you can end it right here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I add the little bit of the white right here, as well as kind of around. Okay, so I'm going to take like super little bit here with a white, and I'm going to roll super little balls. Okay, so, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it towards the top for this one. So sometimes it disappears and then you have to make another one and poke again. Okay. All right, that's gonna work for me today. So here we go. And then to make the bottom of the eye, we're just gonna go like this, and now we're actually making it more like a little strip. Okay, so like that. Okay. And you can sort of clean up the edges. Let's see. Maybe too long. Okay, like that. And then you're just outlining it. So the bottom of the eyes, let me see if I can poke it in. Okay, so I'm gonna poke it in here. Okay, like that. And then I think you can see. All right. And then I'm just sort of poking it in and guiding it. Something like that. Okay, let me turn it around. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then you do the same for both sides. So I'm just gonna do it like here. I'm only doing it on the bottom part. You can probably do it a little higher. Okay, so let me show you what I got so far. Angle, there you go, there. Okay, so now let's get the yarn on so we can hang the ornament and the hat. So first we're going to go ahead and take yarn. Just gonna go ahead and tie it. You can cut this off here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I do it from here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like this. And then I'm gonna poke right around, actually. You can poke right in the knot depending on how tight you have the knot, or you can just poke the yarn all around. So you can just sort of poke that in, secure it like that. And then you're gonna take your hat. Let's see, oops, sorry. Is that a good hat? Let me see, maybe a smaller one. Okay, I'm gonna take this little hat. I made 3 so I can fit it to the different ornaments. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this, and they'll cover your yarn and secure your yarn even better. And then I'm gonna go ahead and poke it in like that. So you'll just have to do this nice and secure until it's in, and then I'm just gonna show you how I would clean up the bottoms back. I'm sorry. So if there's a little tail that's hanging out, you can just sort of tease it in like that and then cover. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hold the hat in and poke. So I'm just, let's see, can I do it so you can see it? Hopefully. All right, so I'm just gonna poke it in. So you want to put maybe also like all around on the base, but you can also poke in the red area. Okay, just poke deep enough that it actually hits the ornament. Okay, so I want to make sure this is on nice and good. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Oh no, got the antler stuck in there, so I have to fix that. Okay, and there, let me fix that a little bit. Okay, so there's the antler, there's that. Something's stuck. All right. There! And you made your reindeer! Alright, let's move on to the other ornaments.